She's amazing. Like, honestly, a part of me wants to call her the best mystic in the game. All right, it's time for War 10 of the season. SSX, the final 3 wars of the season. We are currently in top 3. We're in 3rd. Going up against number 5, TCN. This war is going to be tight. I'm so pumped up to bring it to you. And listen, I'm not going to ignore the elephant in the room. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Obviously, I think all of us know if we win out, that means we actually get top 3. Our goal is top 10. We want to get that cemented. We need some wins to do that. But none of us are going to be upset should we make top 3. So, you know, like I said, it's in our minds. I'm going to not ignore the elephant in the room. So let's go and jump in. America Chavez is going to show off today, like she always enjoys doing. Going up against this Silver Surfer, this is a rank 3. So the steady build-up Fury, running on fumes and the heal block. So I'm not going to be able to use my SP2 to heal back. I'm not going to be able to use Surfer's armor break to heal back. He could potentially hit extremely hard. I will show the death in my season opening, okay? Now I'm kind of regretting that I didn't show it, make a video for that particular war, but that's fine. My really bad death was to a Surfer because I let him get to his SP2, and my dear, wonderful planner, Bitter Steel, even left me a little note being like, bait the SP1s, Vega, bait the SP1s, which I should, because America Chavez cannot block unblockables or anything like that. So you're going to see me kind of like, and I'll admit, I think it got to me a little bit. I'm going to make a mistake here. I don't remember where it is, but I started being like, what if this dude does not throw his specials? I was trying so hard to bait. And I think that one like hit me right there. But other than that, you're going to see me just go in. I want to keep up my negative zone and then slowly get up my other zones, meaning interrupt my heavy at various points. Right here, I'm like, okay, I need to bait the special. But here's the real irony is I felt strongly that I could have gone in and killed him. But I was like, you know what, fine. And then this is the thing that happens in war is that indecision right there caused me to make a mistake, took a special hit into the face there. Whatever, that's fine. Kind of get the nerves out for this really, really big war. Felt good to get that done. America Chavez can destroy Silver Surfer because it's just like a dream matchup. He's got those buffs and things like that. She's going to hit so much harder. So, like I said, felt good to get that out of the war. Boosted huge. Used my indestructible boost. That's fine. Now it's time to move on. Zemo for me is almost always kind of a scary fight because of his cleanse mechanic and things like that. You're seeing me kind of go over the node again. Again, he's got this steady build up Fury, which means he's going to hit harder. Long distance relationship, right? We're going to get those weakness debuffs. So I know we're going to be hitting less hard. And then also, and this was the one I wanted to be really mindful of with this node in particular, is that insult to injury. So debuffs on me, you can see right there, we're going to decrease my ability accuracy, defensive ability actually by 15%. I did duels against Zemo and I was able to get the, I can't remember what the name of the passive is, but it decreases my ability accuracy, my defensive ability accuracy. So I knew that Kate's riposte ability would not work once I started to get those up, or there was a chance of it failing. And for me in war, a chance of something happening is almost worse than knowing it won't happen when it comes to the parry stun, because there's not often enough time to react, and then you react late and you get parry stunned. So I just wanted to get my SP1 going, get that cold snap damage. He cannot shrug it, he cannot cleanse it, and right about now I know we're good to go. Once I got 1 up, I felt great, but getting 2 up, we're donezo. So I'm just going to head into his block here, and he's going to finish off. So it was a very quick fight, but there was a lot to remember. Remembering that like my ability accuracy was not going to work. I could not rely on the riposte. I couldn't just fall into default Kate gameplay, assuming that that was going to work out for me. So I was very happy with that in totality. So here we go. Moving on to my last 2 fights, going to be more America. Now, again, the video I didn't make, I took this fight, so I have experience with this. Even with the glancing mechanic, America is going to start hitting very, very hard. Storm's going to get those specials up, and there's, I think it was called the power efficiency, and you're going to see it does kick in at some point. So, like a lot of America fights, I'm going to say is she can do a ton of fights, but one of the things you want to utilize, one of the reasons you're often bringing her in, one of the things that she can really bring to the table is her ability to handle the ability power rate. So I'm going to focus on keeping up the negative dimension. You can see I have negative zone. I have 3 of them up right now. And now I'm going to start interrupting my heavy and getting up those other dimensions, hopefully getting all 3 of them up. But if I can't, that's fine. Look at this. We're at 57% health for this storm, and we're only 30 seconds into the fight. Like I said, the kind of the cobweb nerves, whatever you want to call them, had subsided. So I started feeling very comfortable going full dexes. You can see how nicely hard that special hit. Now, I haven't done a good job of keeping up my negative zone, but that's fine. I'm just going to bait this special out and then make sure I get it. You saw the power efficiency kick in there. Storm still has a bar power, so I'm going to have to bait this again if I can. Get the parry, go straight into the heavy, get my negative dimension up again. That's when you allow Chavez to finish off her heavy, and then we're going into striker. And I think at this point I was like, let's just finish the fight. I don't want to make the mistake I did with the Silver Surfer fight, where I let some like indecision or kind of fear of making a mistake prevent me from ending the fight when I knew it could be ended. Now going into this Gorr, this is going to be the rich get richer node. She's going to be gaining power. We're not even going to try to get rid of his buffs or anything like that. And I don't even know if you can on this node, to be honest. I take this so frequently with America Chavez. So say it with me. We're going to keep up our negative zone. We're going to let our heavies finish off. So I just need to land this parry. And as soon as I get this up, this fight is already looking great for us. He comes in, attacks in, so I can get a second one. And then so watch his power bar. Watch his power bar. It's already slowly going down. Well, he throws a special, so it really starts going down. But I know there's a point. I remember I was kind of enjoying out of the corner of my eye watching this happen. Here it goes. Watch as we've got 3 of our negative zones. Look at his power bar. It's like he's just losing it. He can't do anything about it. I'm still baiting the SB1s because it's a good idea, but also knowing that we could really, we could go in and finish him off. But I want to keep those negative zones up. This is not the war to kind of be like, I knew I could do it, guys, and then for some reason have something go horribly, horribly wrong. So we go in, he keeps those buffs up. Chavez turns off the danger from the node completely, in fact, reverses the danger, and then she's hitting so hard because he's got his buffs up. She's amazing. Like, honestly, a part of me wants to call her the best mystic in the game. I respect that she probably isn't, but man, if she isn't up there. And then, as I always do, I check the score right afterwards. I usually do know the score going in because I do attack and fight so early. But I like to check afterwards because I want to assume the war is close. I want that pressure. I play better if there's pressure. And so if we have a really large lead, and this hasn't happened in a very long time. In fact, I'm trying to remember when it has. But if like I'm attacking late and for some reason it's clear we've lost, I don't want to know that. I want to go in feeling like I got to solo every single fight. I want to do the best I can for my alliance mates and things like that. So you can see it is very, very, very early in this war. I will wait until we know the result, and then I will do my best to record the results in our season stats as soon as I possibly can once the war result is known. This is a big one for us. I'm extremely, extremely excited. Unfortunately, we did come up on the losing side of this one. It was very tight. It was 9-8, and TCN did have us on time, though. So even if they had died one more time, they still would have won. So it really was like a 2-defender kill advantage. We, SSX, we had some uncharacteristic mistakes. If you've been paying attention, you know that is a higher death total than is normal for us. These things happen. Things that came at a war like this where we really had a chance to solidify top 3, but it is what it is. Our goal is top 10. I think we're still on track for that, no matter what happens. But we're going up against Nefty, who just came off beating GT40. So this is going to be another incredibly tight war. I like this. This is what war is about. This is the point. Competition, doing the best you can, and then just what happens, and you kind of try to learn from it. Win or lose, we're 7-3, ranked 5th in the world, 50 kills, 3 deaths for me, 10 total champions come in, no boss solos, but again, Defender picked up another kill in this war. So like I said, the total just got too high. It doesn't make sense to keep track of that. And my current streak is back up to 14. America Chavez has increased her lead, as you saw, in this, taking tactic defenders, non-tactic defenders, tough fights, need her just to hit hard, even with glancing, need her to reverse power gain, all kinds of things. There's just so much she can do. I love making videos on her. Let me know how your war season is going. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.